Hey everybody, welcome to the shortwave radio channel. Playing around with the Retekess TR608, and I mean, as far as looks, it has looks, but doesn't have much more than that. I've barely been able to pick up any shortwave signals out of this radio, and I mean there are a couple of ones that are really strong. Just makes me kind of you know. Let's try 6180 here. Even 6180 that's super strong is really not making it much. Whatever you do. Lots of FM breakthrough on it. But the funniest thing is, when we talk about Chinese crap. So look at that. You see this battery is a little high. It's because I can't really insert it. The AA battery doesn't fit inside the battery case, which is, I think it's a first. I mean, I've had somewhere it was a little tight. I've had somewhere it was a little slack, but this one just doesn't go in. And that's the first observation that was like, okay, I think this is going to be a rocky ride to trying to find a way to understand how this radio is probably very crappy. So anyways, I'm continuing to test it because I want to give it its honest chance. But when it can't even pick up some of the strongest signals, you're kind of wondering what this is all about. So what is the biggest problem right now, and maybe that is probably what is the biggest problem with this radio and a lot of the crappy radios I've had over time, is that there's a lot of FM breakthrough. I told you guys, this is the number one problem here where I live, FM breakthrough, because of very strong FM signals. But most radios, even the ones that are not as good as others, still can cope somewhat with it. But the cheap ones like this, well, for the price paid, there are cheaper radios that actually perform better than this. There are even, the RadioWow R108 is roughly the same price as this thing. And that thing is amazing when you tune it. This thing is crappy as hell. So anyways, I will be doing some shortwave and medium wave tests tonight. I'll be checking the airband a little bit. But I'm pretty sure I'll have a review quite fast on this radio because it's just amazing when you look at all the unusual things that happens. Which is sad because, it's a nice looking radio and all. The display is kind of cute. But, I don't know. It's just not up to par to anything. And presently, the only thing I can say is avoid buying this, or just avoid this radio. I think this is kind of crappy. So I'm continuing my test with the Retekess TR608 AM/FM shortwave airband radio.